Hello, everyone. Welcome to EcoHacks 2022. Me and the officer team, we're really excited to bring you guys this excellent opportunity. It'll allow for a lot of intellectual development for beginners and even experienced developers. You'll all have a fun time. It's going to be so informative. And we'll also have a lot of events, guest speakers. We have so many things planned today. And this opening ceremony, point of it's all to show you about these opportunities and what's to come during this event. And just to keep in mind, we'll have at 5:30 p.m. a team forming session in the Zoom chat. So be open for that. Just in case you don't have a team already, we're more than willing to help accommodate for that. So yeah. So the first step, I want you guys to make sure that you've signed in the check-in form if you haven't already. I'll put that in chat right now. For you guys. And let me get that real quick. I'll get you guys the check-in form. And the point of this form is just to make sure that we have a list of all the active participants, and it'll help us with any shipping of swag, or if we want to grade your project, it'll help us keep you on note so we know that you're an active participant. And it just helps keep us organized. So please fill out this form. All right, so after you guys have done this, you don't have to fill this out now, but we prefer if you fill it out like pretty soon, like maybe 7 p.m. Pacific time today. But now I will go into our reasoning for creating this hackathon. So me and a couple of our friends, and I actually want to introduce our team. So before we go into this, I'm Brandon, and let's go into our team right now.
I'm Jeffrey.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian.
Hi, guys. I'm Joshua.
Yeah. So one of our big missions was to spread a lot of emphasis on this global crisis that's occurring with climate change and a lot of environmental issues beyond this. So some of the problems that we've listed on the right is that forests, a lot of them are being lost every year due to increasing temperatures around the world. And in the next century, they'll see a dramatic rise in temperature, along with coral reefs that are going to die out very soon. And so many species around the world are threatened with extinction. And with the growing epidemic with environmental issues, especially those worsened by the COVID-19 pandemic, we need to find a bunch of upcoming developers that are willing to use the creative minds to help us embrace these issues. So that's where you guys come in. And we know that you guys have a lot of good ideas, and you guys are so willing to learn, and we're willing to help you guys with this process. So in this event, we're definitely willing to bring a very interactive and fun learning experience to help tackle these issues. And we hope you guys enjoy this. All right, so let me go a little more in depth into what this is. It's an online hackathon, meaning all of our workshops and our events and mini events and games or anything like that will occur online on the Zoom call. And we'll also be active in Discord chat like almost all day except when we're sleeping around that time in Pacific time. So we're an online hackathon that aims to find sustainable solutions to the world's greatest environmental challenges. So this hackathon runs from September 2nd, which is today, 5 p.m. Pacific time, all the way till September 4th on Sunday, which is 8:30 p.m. And that's the ending of our closing ceremony. And in this event, there's many different opportunities, including meeting new people to work with, creating software or hardware projects in any capacity, and sharing these ideas with other people around the community, attending the workshops where you'll learn a lot about project developments, and attending guest speaker events where you can be enlightened with so much useful information about our world at hand. So yeah, now that we're done with that, let's go into how our hackathon works.
All right, guys. So before we get started, I know that some of your teammates and friends cannot join the Zoom meeting right now since there's some 100 participant Zoom limit. So we're sorry about that. We'll try to get that fixed by the next time we have a meeting. So yeah, let's talk about how our hackathon works. So our hackathon's prompt or theme as you can say, is basically really anything related to solving the climate or ecosystem problems. So basically, we won't be limiting you on specific prompts or themes for you guys to do, as long as that your topic is related to solving some climate issue or ecosystem problems, we'll be fine with that. So we gave you some examples. Some problems may include plastic pollution, air pollution, deforestation, global warming, and these are just a few. So there are a bunch more, but these are just some basic ideas. And some examples we have listed here are like some projects that might help you for brainstorming. So we have listed 3 here. The first one is a device to detect CO2 levels. The second one is a program to read online databases regarding ecosystem health. The third one is, regarding ecosystem health and targeting high priority areas with the heat map. And the last one is an application to spread awareness and connect communities regarding climate change. So these 3 examples are not required. It's just a basic example to help you guys get brainstorming and get started. All right, so let's talk about the more important, our hackathon rules. So we actually don't really have too many rules. It's kind of common sense, but each participant can form a team of 1 to 4 people. You guys are free to go solo if you want, but you can have up to 4 people in your group. And teams can either use existing community ideas, as we discussed before, or come up with their own ideas that relates to the environment and develop a project through any medium you guys want. And open source packages are permitted, but we require you guys that no code should be written prior to the hackathon. So please don't use code that you have written before. All right, so I guess this is pretty important too. We're going to talk about how our submissions are going to work for this hackathon. So our submissions are going to be made through DevPost. So this is a website we'll be judging you on your projects, and you guys will be submitting your projects. So be sure when you guys submit on DevPost to actually include your partners and teammates on there so we can know who's in your team. So at the end, each team should attach a GitHub link or any other website that includes your code and also includes your product as well as a video presentation describing the product and its purpose. And we have set this project deadline for September 4th at 5 p.m. PDT. So notice this is a Pacific Daylight Saving Time. So make sure you can convert it to your time zone so you don't turn in late. All right, so yeah, let's talk about grading. So how will we be grading your hackathon projects? So we'll have 5 criteria here that we have around 10 judges that will be grading all of you guys' projects. So our first criteria is uniqueness, is the idea you guys made creative and innovative. The second one is design, is the layout well planned. The third one is presentation. Was your presentation clear and well spoken? This is relating to your video presentation. Viability, does it demonstrate a real solution to a real problem? So this is basically your topic that you choose. And lastly is impact. Can it be adapted to a larger audience? So all of these criteria will be counted as your whole score. So for each criteria, we'll be rating you from 1 through 5, and your total score will be basically all of these 5 grading criteria added together, and that'll be your final score.
All right, hello everyone. So just before I get into the workshops quick, I just want to make the quick announcement that this meeting is being recorded, so we'll be sure to post this recording online on YouTube, and we'll be able to communicate the video with you guys. So in case that any of your teammates can't join the meeting because of the participant limit, they'll be sure to be able to still get the information. So don't worry about it if you guys have like other teammates or anybody else who couldn't join the meeting. We'll make sure that all the information is communicated to you guys shortly after the meeting. So with that being said, let's get into our topic here, which is workshops. So on top of being able to build a project, this is hackathon, just as
Okay, wait. Did his mic cut out, or I guess I can talk for now if he's cut out of the meeting. So, I'll go over the workshops that we're gonna have today, and as long as he comes back later, then he can go over it. But we're planning on having a web development workshop, which will go over from the basics, what will be required to build a fully responsive website, and this is for beginners and for experienced people as well. we'd be having a code along so you can follow the whole process. And then for iOS app development, we're going to have an introduction to Swift on the iOS side. So not Android, but we will have an introduction to this topic. And then for machine learning, we'll go over both theory and practical coding applications with this. And we also have a mini event with MLH planned out, and it's called SNCC CTF. And this will be a really fun event where hackers, they can find flaws and problems and then use them and exploit them using cybersecurity principles. So this will be a very fun and nice way to meet new people and also learn a little bit about cybersecurity. All right. So now for our guest speakers. One of our guest speakers is Fatima Hussein, and she's a high schooler and an incoming junior, and she has been very ambitious and she's got a lot of things done. So hopefully your talk with her will be very informative. And she's the CEO of 2 startups, and she's going to be giving a talk about empowering women in STEM and her journey with this. And next we have a guest speaker, Mr. Brucker, Dr. Charlie Brucker, and he's a PhD in engineering physics from Cornell University. And he'll be talking about how he's interested in climate change, and he's going to go in depth about how this is affecting our world. And I believe he's actually on our call right now if he wants to say anything, but yeah.
I'll just say hi, Brandon. I'm honored to be here.
Yep. All right. We're happy to have you too. And hopefully everyone's looking forward to meeting with him.
Okay, so our hackathon is not just limited to submitting projects, having workshops, having mini events, and etc. We will also be giving out a lot of prizes to the projects we think that are really fit for this hackathon. So for example, we have first place prizes, second place prizes, and third place prizes. All the first to third places will get Warframe 1 Personal Edition for 1 year, Warframe Alpha Pro for 1 year, and as well as Centered App Pro Plan for 1 year. And in addition to that, first place will get $200 in cash, second place will get $150 in cash, and third place will get $50 in cash. And on top of first place, second place, and third places, we also have 3 different types of special awards. We have Best Woman Hack, Best COVID-19 Hack, and Best Beginner Hack. For Best Woman Hack, we require that all the participants in that team to be recognized as women. And for the Best COVID-19 Hack, we require that the project had to be related to COVID-19. And for the Best Beginner Hack, all the participants in the team had to be their first time participating in a hackathon. So for the prizes, we have Living Carbon Hoodie, Living Carbon Cap, as well as Interview Buddy interview service. For the Best Woman Hack, Best COVID-19 Hack, we have $100 in cash prize for both teams that wins this special award. And for the Best Beginner Hack, we have $50 in cash for those winning team. It's not just including the first Best Beginner Hack, we also have second Best Beginner Hack and the third Best Beginner Hack. For the second Best Beginner Hack, we also have $30 cash prizes, and we also have $20 cash prizes for the third Best Beginner Hack. Both of them will also get an Interview Buddy interview service. And on top of the 3 different types of special awards, we also have additional honorable mentions for projects that we think are a good fit for this hackathon, but just cannot make it to the top 3 or fit the criteria for qualifying the 3 special awards. So for those projects, we might able to assign them an honorable mention, and they are able to get AOPS coupon of $25. And for projects that can't even make it to the honorable mention, we also have raffle pool for participants to participate. So if you are not if you did not win like any of the special awards we talked about above, you will have a chance to win an award from the raffle pool. For the raffle pool, we have a $25 AOPS coupon as well as a $45 decimal swag. And even if you cannot make it to the raffle pool, all the participants participating in the EcoHack hackathon will get a 1 month Eco 3D business plan, as well as Cascade Unlimited lifetime interview body watchers 90% discount, Center app pro plan 1 month, and as well as FastMQ cloud subscription for 19 days. Huge thanks to all those sponsors, by the way. And here is the schedule that we just briefly went over. So at around 5 p.m. to 5:30 in PDT time, we have the opening ceremony, which you guys are attending right now. And after that, at 7 p.m., we will have a workshop on the web development, where we will be able to create a project that's fully static and fully resizable. And the day after, we will have a workshop on iOS app development, where we will create a software using Swift. And after that, we have a workshop on machine learning, where we'll be talking about like how the some basic machine learning algorithms work, how they like function, and hopefully you can use them in your own machine learning projects. And we also have a weekend following up, which is from MLH, where you guys can learn more about the captures effect, how it works, and how you can use it in your own time. And we also have 2 guest speakers after the mini event. We have the woman STEM, as well as our Dr. Charlie Sparker having a talk on the climate change. And on September 4th, we have our project deadline, which is at 5 p.m., where you guys will be submitting a project with a video, a 1-minute video talking about how what your project is. And then after 3 hours, we are having our close ceremony, where we announce the winners and saying the thanks to everyone who participates.
All right, quick apology for my disconnection earlier with the internet, but I am back. And I want to give a huge shout out to all our sponsors that have been able to support us throughout this hackathon and give us the prize fund to give out to all you guys and make sure that you guys get the best experience possible. So thank you to GitHub Education, Center, Cascade, Wolfram Language, AOPS Interview Buddy, Living Carbon, Eco3D, as well as Balsamic. Thank you to all our sponsors. And I also want to thank our partners. So here, Hack Club Bank and MLH, or Major League Hacking, for helping us organize our event and manage it through our Discord and things like that. And yeah, basically, that's about it for our opening ceremony. Thank you, everyone, and thank you to all our partners. So with that being said, I'll hand it off to Brandon to get started with our team bonding event.
Before that, I actually want to give it off to MLH to establish what their program actually is and how they can help you guys with this event. So
Hi, thanks for handing things off to me. Let me just start sharing my screen real quick with my slides, and we can jump straight into things. So this is going to be like a short rundown on what Major League Hacking is, how we can support you guys as hackers throughout EcoHacks, as well as just some of the other resources that we have to offer. So to start off, I'm Christine. I'm a coach at Major League Hacking. I use they, them pronouns, and I am someone of the opinion that kombucha is better than boba. I'll be active on the Discord all throughout the weekend, pretty much. So if you all have any questions about anything MLH related, or just about like anything that you guys need guidance on your projects, I'll be active. Just ping me. Yeah. And so like I mentioned, I'll kind of be going through things quickly. So everything you need for this weekend, or that I'll mention here right now, will be available at hack.mlh.io, and it's a great cheat sheet for all the information that I'm about to cover right now. So I'll send the link also in a Discord announcement that I make after this, but just so that's there. And if you haven't already joined the Discord, then please, I have no idea how you got here, but this is the link to join the Discord if you haven't already, for any updates regarding events, and just to talk to hackers and do team formation and things like that over the course of the weekend. And so moving into what exactly is Major League Hacking. So Major League Hacking is basically the global hacker community. So it's composed of people just like yourself. And so we offer support in holding events, workshops, internship opportunities, and we even have internship alternatives that I'll also be mentioning briefly at our end. But basically our mission is to empower hackers such as yourself. And let's see, why is this lagging? But our community currently is made up of over 500,000 hackers just like yourself. And so the hackers here at EcoHacks are actually part of our larger community, and we're actually looking at over 300 member events for this upcoming 2023 season. So just be on the lookout for any other MLH events if you want to win community points for your school. So by being here, you're actually collecting points for your school in our season-long contest and rankings. And so if y'all are interested in getting more points for your school, then you should recommend that people from your community come out to events partnered with MLH such as EcoHacks. And also, I just want to give a quick plug to joining us at our next Global Hack Week. So Global Hack Weeks are basically week-long hacker festivals that take place throughout the year, and the next GHW, or Global Hack Week, is GHW Init. And so Init is the kickoff to the 2023 hackathon season, which actually has just started, and will contain workshops, mini-events, panels with industry professionals, and just generally a lot of helpful resources for you to get started with whatever you want your hacker journey to take you. And so please make sure to sign up to join us down at the link below. And the actual event itself is happening next week, September 10th to 17th. So if you're available, please check that out. And moving into what exactly are we doing this weekend at EcoHacks? We'll be here to support you at your event. And so, like I said earlier, I'll be in Discord for y'all to send me questions about technical mentors or just like advice regarding your projects, forwarding resources for you guys to use during your hacks, and things like that. Moving into kind of the specific event that I'll be running with Sneak. We'll be holding the Cybersecurity Challenge tomorrow at 7 p.m. Be on the lookout for a Discord announcement regarding the Zoom that it'll happen on. But basically, Sneak is a cybersecurity company that specializes in building software that allows developers to find and fix vulnerabilities in their code. And so the Cybersecurity Challenge will kind of exploit the weaknesses of certain programs that they have running, and anyone who comes will be entered into a raffle to win actually a Lego set. So please make sure to come out to participate in that. And also, we'll be offering a 2023 season mascot tee for the winners of the first, second, and third overall prize categories of EcoHacks. And we also have other prizes to offer for anyone who will be just participating and submitting anything through DevPost, but that's something that I'll mention later. Moving into some of the more specific resources that are offered through companies and sponsors that are partnered with MLH. We first have the GitHub Swag Bundle. So this is the prize category of most creative use of GitHub. And so the Swag Bundle includes a GitHub Octocat puzzle as well as a sticker pack. I think the puzzle is something that you can't get through anything through like paying for it. So it's a pretty exclusive like swag item. But to qualify, you have to first sign up for the Global Campus, GitHub Global Campus program, as well as host your project's code on GitHub. So just make sure to click on the links below, like at the bottom of all these slides, to get more information on how to participate in these tracks. And now moving on to free.tech domains. The code to use this service is at the bottom here, called apple picking. And so domain.com is currently only offering .tech domain names, but if your hack is going to involve being hosted on a website, we would highly encourage you to use domain.com to host your website, just so that you're eligible to enter into this track. And now moving on to Wix, which is, I'm sure, a company that most of you all have heard of, but the category is the best use of Velo by Wix, and so you'll be eligible to win a free Wacom drawing tablet. And so the specifics of how you're entered into this is again at the link below, but basically you want to build a full stack application using the specific Velo software by Wix. Moving on to actually Avanade's theme being pretty in line with EcoHacks, the best sustainability hack. So Avanade has put sustainable tech at the forefront of their current ongoing mission, And so for your hackathon project, we want to make sure that you use like a genuine human impact. You practice genuine human impact through your ingenuity to address sustainability with innovative use of technology. So to be eligible for this, please make sure to check out the link below. Let's see, I keep freezing. But finally, moving on to Google Cloud. The best use of Google Cloud will be eligible to win the Google Cloud swag bag. And so for y'all hackers here, you guys should have gotten a pre-event email to redeem your promo code for Google Cloud credits that you'll be able to use to employ several like Google services in your hack. So you can redeem up to $100 per Google account, and you can actually make as many accounts as you need. You just have to contact me if you happen to go over that spending limit. Again, refill codes will be accessible through me. And again, of course, we're also doing a prize through this best use of Google Cloud. And again, this was a lot of information. So if you need it, again, just make sure to check out the dev post for EcoHacks that the link will be shared out to you in the announcement following the opening as well. I also want to mention that the prize for even submitting something through DevPost, because it is difficult, especially as a first-time hacker, to feel like you are sometimes like worthy of certain prizes, or but despite that feeling, you'll have spent your weekends creating something amazing, you know. So I figure that everyone should be awarded for their efforts put into their projects. And so MLH is offering a I demoed sticker to anyone who submits a project through DevPost, regardless of whatever they win. So yeah, just make sure that y'all submit a video and y'all will be eligible for that. And now moving on to the MLH Career Lab. So this Career Lab is actually designed for hackers just like you, because we know that y'all are looking for jobs. And so these companies are, they specifically want to recruit hackers like you who are interested in helping out in developing your technological skills through participating in hackathons like these. So Qualtrics and Capital One are the companies here, and just please make sure to check out more information with that link down below. We actually also offer a internship alternative called the MLH Fellowship. And so if you want to work on production level software, this is definitely something that you should be interested in. And actually, if you win first in overall for EcoHacks, we also offer, in addition to the Season T, a fast track pass to an interview with this fellowship program. So this is a 12-week internship alternative where you'll be able to actually talk to full-timers and get their input on like code that they're working with. So the emphasis here is on open source, and so you'll be actually able to contribute to something meaningful that the company uses at the time, as well as earn money for doing so. So yeah, if that's something interesting to you, please make sure to check that out. But now, kind of on a serious note, I know that earlier we'd said that there weren't that many rules that were straying from common sense things, but I feel that it's necessary to mention that MLH hackathons are a safe space for everyone, and to please check out this link here to read our code of conduct. We want to emphasize that by being at EcoHacks, you're agreeing to this code of conduct, which applies to sponsors as well, and to basically be respectful, and harassment and abuse are not tolerated, even especially because this is a digital event. It's important to remember that there's always a person on the other side of the screen, although that's sometimes easy to forget, and boundaries exist. So even if you send messages to people and expect them to be online and be like there on the other side as well, sometimes they just take time to check their things. And so realizing that people are human, and also if you're having an issue, please come to see either me or the organizers. We want you to have an amazing time, but if you can't find someone, please use this phone number or email at the bottom here. And yeah, just thanks again to all of our partners for making all these resources available to y'all, and I'll hand things back off to the EcoHacks organizers.
All right, so thanks to MLH for including what they can bring to you guys. And now I'll go back to my presentation, or EcoHacks presentation, about how you guys can form teams now. So I know many of you guys may not have a team, so we created this special time from 5:30 to around 6, where we'll create breakout rooms and you guys can meet each other in there. For the people on Discord, for that, we definitely need to create some accommodations for them. There's the team formation chat in there for now, where they can go on there. But for the people on Zoom, I'll be creating big rooms right now, and you guys can join and just meet anyone new right there. So let me open around. I'll create like 25 big rooms, and yeah, I'll let you guys choose where you want to join. But for now, the time, it's just your time to meet new people and see if you guys are interested in working with each other.
Yeah, if you guys already have a full team or you guys are just going solo, you guys can leave this Zoom room. Our introduction meeting basically ends here. And
Thank
I
you.
know,
Bye. See you later.
yeah, thank you so much for coming, guys.